If you stay in one place all of the time, you may never experience difficulty, but you may also never experience the heights of heaven.
Yeah, that's true.
Kia ora, beautiful people.
Hey guys, how's it going today?
We're having a beautiful walk this morning. The light is so stunning. I've just been paying beautiful attention to all of the shadows and the light that's created by the sun shining through the leaves, and I'm just feeling in such a beautiful flow state with life. And to be honest, that has come from facing the difficulties, and all of the things that we've been through in our lives have led us here to where we are. All of our direct, powerful experiences have informed who we turn up as today in our lives, and the choice of whether that looks beautiful or dark lies in the steps you take in your everyday.
Yep, that's 100% true. Yeah, we're just enjoying this beautiful walk on a beautiful day here in Rotorua. And today is our son Robbie's 26th birthday.
Happy
And,
birthday, Robbie.
I was messaging Robbie last night and I sent him a happy birthday message today. And for us as a family, what we do for our kids and their partners, we give them $50 to buy lunch or something like that.
We've got 6 of them between
Yeah,
us.
we've done that as a tradition, and with Robbie's birthday today, it just made me realize how grateful I am that I never gave up as a dad. And I went to hell and back in this journey to be in my kids' life and to do my best for them. And it's been a really very very rocky journey, but I never gave up. I always did my best to be a dad. I took it 100% seriously, and it was the main thing I have done in my life, and I lost everything, but I worked my ass off to get it all back and to be the best dad I could, and I did it. I went through a lot of ups and downs, and today being my son's birthday, it just made me very, very, very grateful that I never gave up and I did my best. And my son is doing so well because he is, just the after effect of doing the hard yards. And it just made me realize how grateful I am of myself for never giving up and always doing my best. And today, it just makes both me and Karen grateful for our journey and not giving up and overcoming a lot of difficulties. And it hasn't been easy, but it's totally worth it. And yeah, we're very grateful today.
Just sending love out today to all of our children and their partners. We've got 2 daughters currently pregnant. Nabila and Michael are having a child at the end of this month, and Israel and Josh are having a child at the end of June. So with everything that we've been through, we're just so grateful, and so grateful for everything that has led us here. No matter how difficult it's felt at the time, it's shaped a story full of ups and downs and lessons and darkness and light, and that's where the story is, really. If your life was always just completely drama free, you would have no adventure. You've got to bring your emotions up, even if it's excitement and doing things that you love and are passionate about. Yeah, take some risk, because if you stay in one place all of the time, you may never experience difficulty, but you may also never experience the heights of heaven.
Yeah, that's true. And do what is right. Like with my journey as a father, like I had to do what was right, and I had to take on the system, and I had to actually figure out a game plan to take on the system and beat the system, and I did it.
He beat the system.
I didn't let my circumstances defeat me, And I didn't give up before
Mm.
I had a good go at fighting the system. And I'm grateful that I figured it out. And in the midst of being really quite broken myself, you know, I took on the system and I did my best, because there's a lot of dads out there who say, oh, I can't see my kids, my ex won't let me,
Mm.
and they're dealing with all that. And I had to deal with that, and I didn't give up, and I figured it out, a game plan. I did what was right, and I knew if I didn't step up and do what was right, my kids would grow up broken and resentful against me,
Mm.
and then I would just be repeating the cycle. So I had to look at myself in the mirror and go, do what is right, sort your shit out, bro. And I did. It took a while, but I did. And today, it's about being accountable to yourself, you know, and doing what is right, you
Tony,
know.
Tony even had to
Mm,
stand up and represent himself in family court
mm,
because his lawyer didn't show up, which is so slack, just
yeah.
incredibly slack. But he didn't let that stop him. He stood up and he said, no, we're not going to put it off for another day because I need to do what is right. And he just stood up and he spoke from his heart and he spoke his truth. And he was heard and he was seen and he was witnessed.
Mm,
And from that, he was able to raise his sons and he was able to raise his daughter, who was also living with him when we found each other. And he has been able to have an influence on their lives and hopefully their children's lives. And this is a new cycle. This is a new way of
mm,
being in our families. And we are teaching our children and our families and our future generations to operate from an open heart,
mm,
with aroha, with integrity and with authenticity.
mm. Yep, that's 100% true. You know, never give up. Do what is right. You know, no matter how difficult it is. You know, even if you have to stand up alone,
Mm,
you'll be okay. The universe will support you, and you will accomplish it. You
mm.
know, I did it, and today it's not about being perfect. It's about doing your best. You know, so we thought we'd make a quick video on that today about, you know, just about what we talk about. You know, so no matter what you're dealing with, guys, don't give up.
And
Believe in yourself, and you will get there.
And your best is all you ever need to do.
Exactly,
As long as
100%.
you're being true to yourself and it is your best, that is all you ever need to do.
Lots of love, guys.
Aroha nui.